Welcome to week 6. Everything's moving along very quickly, and we're very pleased with your involvement and everything that you're communicating, the insights that you're providing for everyone. Please remember that summary attempts to incorporate as much as possible as we can in terms of all of your thoughts and best ideas. So this week we're looking at business ethics programs, and this is certainly an area that a lot of people don't know about. You know, so many people think of business ethics as just doing the right thing and having good personal character and going in there and doing the things that you should do on a daily basis, and they forget that business ethics should be a strategic component of any organization. And if it's a strategic component, it has to be managed, and if you're managing it, then there needs to be some type of program. And the way we continue to look at this, especially if you're trying to explain it to students, is we view the whole area of business ethics from an organizational perspective. It really relates to, again, we mentioned earlier, the three-legged stool. Certainly personal character is important, but Chapter 8 deals with the structural elements that are necessary for an organization to function and have managerial oversight into business ethics programs. So what are some of those things? Well, they include a program where you have someone in charge of the program, you have a code of ethics, you have communication and training, you get involved with trying to continuously improve what you're doing, you have reporting mechanisms. It becomes embedded in the fabric and the culture of your organization. Now, what's the third leg of that stool? And of course, that's ethical leadership. Ethics is just not going to bubble up. It just doesn't start at the bottom and ooze through an organization. Business ethics has to find some common ground of shared values and shared understanding of expectations, especially in areas that are more complex and where the decisions become more difficult. So that second leg of the stool is so important in having the structure, and that's what Chapter 8 talks about. But finally, later on we'll be talking about ethical leadership. You can have the structure and it can be a window dressing. You can have people with good character, but they're not connected together in a shared common values. But with ethical leadership, there's day-to-day reinforcement of everything that's going on within the organization. We hope you enjoyed the comments that we have about Mary Gentile and her approach to business ethics. Her programs continue to grow, but as we mentioned, it's not all three legs of the stool. It really relates to one component of an ethics program, which is getting feedback from people and having their involvement and having them speak up when they see things that are happening, kind of a reporting mechanism. But embedded in a program, it certainly can work well. We'll see you next week, and stay in touch if we can help you with anything.